Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. I'm Manicentric. If you're new to my channel, thanks for coming to visit today. Today we are doing drugstore finds for a collab, and I can't wait to show these polishes to you. If you like swatches, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. So first, I was contacted by Josephine from Polish Talk to do this video, and at first I was like, I don't know if I have enough polishes to even really do this video, but thanks to my friend Sheila from Variety Varnish and Carolina from Gotaluvpolish, aka the committee, they were like, hey, whatever polishes you've got, we would watch a video if you made one. So also, Sheila was like, don't you have some Believe Beauty? Technically, if you can get cough syrup and aspirin, that's a drugstore. So that gave me the push I needed. And now I'm staring at Laverne from Cirque Colors that's on my nails. I got this thanks to another one of my nail polish friends in the community. CC Swatches is her Instagram. She gave me the push that I needed, and I am so happy that she did because I am loving Laverne on my fingers. A couple disclaimers. This video is longer than most of my videos. I apologize for that in advance. There were just some things that I really couldn't cut out. Also, some of these polishes, I don't even have names for them. That's how old they are, because they have stood the test of time, of my fickle nature, and gifts to family members and stuff, and they've made it through. So this first one is called Hallucinate. I had to squint to get the name, but it's from Wet n Wild. I do have some more bottles that actually still have their labels on for the record. And I don't know why I have a hand zit. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it was a bite. But anyway, I love this polish because of the sparkles, and it's like a white sparkle, like a very, like, you'll see like silver, you'll see rainbows. I don't know if it's even considered a hollow because it's so old. But I love that one. And this one is a pink. God, I don't know what this one is called. All I could find on it was sparkled. So I'm like, I wouldn't personally have called it sparkled, but it's so beautifully pink. And I like pink, and I don't have any other like glitter polishes like this. So like it's something that's like in between that topper and in between full coverage, because if you put enough coats on, like 2 to 3 coats, you can get pretty close to full coverage. Or if you're like me and you just want to do whatever you want to do, 1 coat. This one I do remember the name of. This is another Wet n Wild. And I think I got all these like from CVS, the Wet n Wilds. This one is called Eggplant Frost. And I haven't worn it in forever. But I'm thinking that I have to put this back in the rotation because, good God, it is so pretty to me. Like, it's a purple base with a strong blue shimmer. And it's actually funny because it's the reverse of what I got in my Nocturnally Navi by, I don't want to say the name because I know I'm mispronouncing J-Ren. But it's like the reverse of that. And I have loved it for years, many years, and still do. This one is a little more vampy. Also a Wet n Wild. Like, Wet n Wild was my brand back then because they were one of the few brands that wasn't doing just reds. This one is called Under Your Spell, of course, because it's so vampy. But I I realize now that when I was buying these polishes, I was actually developing certain tastes. This one is very vampy, and I feel like it's a brown base and a strong red shimmer. So, and then I've got other polishes that I don't know, that kind of come to mind that remind me of it, like Sedona. But anyway, these are the colors with more codes. I ended up doing like 3 of that Hallucinate, but everybody else was cool in 2. So 2 codes of each of those. I may have did 3 on Under Your Spell just because it was coming up really pale. But we're going to move into my sparkly sparklies, and some of these don't have names because I don't know where the name is. This one was from the Fergie one. It was like Ferguson Crest Syra. That name makes no sense to me whatsoever, so I will list all the names of these polishes down below. Because right now my head kind of hurts and squinting at the screen is starting to like just aggravate it. But I love this color for years, and at the point that I got it, I didn't know that there was such a thing as like it would never come back. But I grabbed it just because I was like, ooh, this is unique. And this is another one from the same collection. There's no back label, so I have no idea what this gold goodness is called, but I couldn't get rid of it. I just didn't. I couldn't bring myself to let this one go. So, anyway, I don't know the name of it, but I absolutely love golds like this. I like the ones that you can, do as a topper, but this one is so super opaque. One coat, good to go. One and done is the name of the game with this collection, apparently, because I could just top coat these and I'm out the door. But I tend to kind of hoard my really sparkly polishes because I'm like, I don't want to use them up. And I promise, guys, this is the very last one from the Fergie collection. And I keep forgetting the names of these. But this one is called Heels of Steel, which, yeah, I do think it's kind of badass. That's why I like it. And excuse the language, but yeah, like it's so gunmetal that it's gorgeous. And for me, I personally like to wear it with one of the toppers that I'm going to also show you in this video because I'm extra sometimes. But I absolutely loved it because it was silver, but like dark, dark, dark side of silver. So it was uncommon at the time to everything else that was in my collection. Speaking of toppers that I like to wear with heels of steel, this is LA Colors, and I'm just going to call it a topper because I think that's what it is. This one is called Sparkling Diamonds. And I like this one because it was multi-sized glitters for the topper, and it's silver. Like apparently around that time I was able to find lots of gold versions of this, but not a whole lot of silver versions of it. So as you guys know, when it's unique to your collection, you have to grab it while you can. Otherwise, you're stuck knowing that it exists and not having it in your collection, and it will drive you nuts. But this one is Sparkling Diamonds, and I promise I'm going to actually get around to swatching it. So here's the swatch of it. Of course, like I said, totally a topper, like straight up. And at the time, I didn't understand what topper meant. Because I really hadn't gotten to the topper game. So this is one of those that I would either throw it on top of a polish just to add something to it, or I would grab a sponge and get to work on building that opacity, because it definitely doesn't build to opacity in like one or two coats. That's just not one of the things that happens with it. And also, I've got another topper, and we're going to hit my Believe Beauty part of the video. I love this rose gold. I don't know why. I'm just so weak to it. And they switched it around and called it gold rose. So I'm cool with it. The name makes sense to me. And this one is definitely a topper. When I bought it, I knew it was a topper, and I was like, I don't care. It's so pretty and it's so perfect. Because at the time, I had like metallic rose gold polishes that were like kind of chromy, but that wasn't what I wanted. I wanted this rose gold glitter topper, and it does not disappoint as far as I'm concerned. And the cool thing was the price. This is another Believe Beauty polish, and this one, I think I like it because it's like pink and it's like orange and it's like a little bit red, and it's all in one polish. It just makes me feel so good. It's like a pinky coral, and I love it. This one is called Kiss and Tell, and I've already decided this is going to be like one of my official summer polishes, because it's the perfect amount of bright for me without being like neon. Now, I am a little sad because in my viewfinder, it comes off red. There is a lot more pink in this polish than the viewfinder is revealing. And I'm sorry for that, guys. I apologize. But this one, I just love it. I like mixing it with other colors, or wearing it with other bright colors, because I think it plays well with others. That's my personal opinion for that one. But definitely a great deal. Next up is Ella+Mila Elite, and this one is, it's like an aqua to me, but it's also a teal. So a one-way ticket kind of satisfies both of those needs for me. It's bright enough to be an aqua, but I kind of feel that it pulls more teal than aqua. But I counted this one as a drugstore polish because you can grab these at Target. I don't personally like to buy them from Target because Target doesn't give out that many coupons or discounts on these. Whereas if you buy them from their site, you get to collect up like loyalty points that give you discounts on your purchase, which that's my thing. I don't like paying full price for polish. And here we have, I think this one is going to be the last one, guys, because there are no more nails. But another like chromy rose gold metallic polish. This one is Champagne Pop. I couldn't resist this one. I literally stalked this color for about a month before I just decided, yes, I do need it. No, I can't live without it. And to be very honest, I'm so happy that I grabbed it. And I did incidentally run across it in Target afterwards. And I was like, no, I'm not going to grab another bottle of it because I haven't even gotten down to a halfway mark fill line of this bottle. So I'm not at the point where I need another one. But it does come off a little brush strokey. I want you guys to know that. But for me, I've gotten to the point in my application where I'm cool with it. And then I'm going to show you guys the wheel again. But this is all with top coats all over all of them, so that you can see what they look like glossy. I didn't do a matte because I was like, you know what? I don't wear any of these polishes in matte. So that would have been beside the point. But that's it for me, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me. If you're part of my nail fam, thanks for coming back.